Fate Synergy here. So today I'll be talking about more arena gameplay and more arena strategy and guides for picking cards for various classes. So this will be part of my arena guide series, and so far I've done Druid, I've done Paladin, and maybe today we can do something else. Find a seat if you can! Okay, let's see what's our quest. So win 2 games with Mage or Shaman. Let's try to reroll that for a better quest. Okay, so win 2 games with Druid or Hunter. So I guess I'll just have to go with a Hunter arena, if we do have one. But we shall see what picks do we have. Okay, so we didn't get Hunter. So Mage is really good in Arena because its hero power is sustainable, it does constant 1 damage, and it's not, in some cases, useless. So there are often cases where you're just short of 1 damage and the Mage hero power could be particularly useful. And Mage generally has many good spells that are common, like Flame Strike, which is a mass AoE spell in Arena, which is extremely useful, and they have also many lower mana spells like Frostbolt, Fireball. All these spells are really good. So let's just choose Mage since we didn't do any Mage Arena, and Mage typically has a higher win rate, at least for me, compared to other classes. So let's jump right in. Wow! So for the first pick, we have Deathwing, King Mukla, and Ronin. Okay, so Ronin has many synergies with many cards in Mage, like for instance Flame Waker, or even like basically it's the 3 copies of Arcane Missiles could be even to proc Archmage Antonidas in many constructed decks. But 8 mana 7/7 isn't the best body, and the Death Rattle, not sure if it would be extremely good. Deathwing, however, of course, is a late game card, and I figure if I played Deathwing, it would probably win the game just by itself. King Mukla is alright, also the 2 bananas. So I feel, but it's not a strong enough card. So basically it is like a 5 mana 5/5, so it's not really that great. So the pick is between Ronin and Deathwing. So Ronin has some possible synergies with many Mage cards. Deathwing probably win the game. Ronin is a bit too slow, I'll pick Deathwing over here. Okay, so here we have Mad Bomber, Dragonkin Sorcerer, and Tinkertown Technician. So I wouldn't pick Tinkertown here, because we don't have any max. Dragonkin would be alright, but there's not many Mage spells that target minions, or like friendly minions. Meta Bomber could be pretty useful, but it's a 2 health minion, and I haven't really had a really good experience with Mad Bomber. Sometimes it just kills off my minions if you are really unlucky. So Dragonkin, so Dragon King is pretty good in Paladin. I'll pick Mad Bomber here because of the pure number of paladins in Arena. Okay, so we have Piloted Strider, Cone of Cold, and Polymorph. Piloted Strider is, as always, is one of the best 4-drops minions. Cone of Cold is not good enough for its mana cost. Polymorph is a really good removal, kind of like a hard removal card. It's a hard pick between Shredder and Polymorph again. But Shredder gives me the bot presence, and bot presence is extremely important in Arena. So I'll pick... This is a tough pick. Hopefully Polymorph will appear, or like any item removal, but I'll pick Piloted Shredder here. So here we have Evil Heckler, Cockmaster, and Silent Knight. So we do have one mech, which is Piloted Shredder, but that doesn't warrant a pick for Cockmaster. Silent Knight is a mech card, not the best. It's okay for a 3 mana card. Evil Heckler always could have some taunts. It's pretty good, so I'll just pick Evil Heckler here. So Magma Rager, really bad, 1 health. Mag Whopper, not bad. Worgen Infiltrator, not bad. Mag Whopper, because we could have quite a few mag synergies here, maybe. So Harvest Golem, Young Dragon Hawk, and Duplicate. It's an obvious pick. Harvest Golem here. 1, it's a mech. 2, the other 2 cards are really bad in Arena. So here we have more mechs. Mechanical Yeti, Tinkertown, and Dalarian Mage. Yeti is really good. Tinkertown is alright, but may not be good enough. Mechanical Yeti is good. So okay, here we have Spellbender, Garrison Commander, and Recombobulator. So Recombobulator could be really good when you have minions that are damaged, and it could just change it and heal it back up in a sense. And it is a pretty fun card to use. I'll pick it here. Garrison Commander is alright. Yeah, I'll pick it here. Imagine recombobulating Deathwing. But that would be unlikely to happen. So here we have Raider, Golem, and Grizzly. Grizzly, average card. Raider is average, maybe above average. Mostly average, especially for Mage. Harvest Golem, as always, mech, good staying power, Death Rattle. Amazing card, especially in Arena. Nice, so we have a Mind Control Tech, Argent Commander, and Green Patron. So for Mage, we can ping our own Green Patron. So we can think of it as a 7 mana card if you want to ping the Green Patron, because pinning it on turn 5 is just too weak and it would just get killed. And 7 mana for what? 3/2 plus 3/3, so that's like 6/5. 7 mana for 6/5. Not good enough in my books. Mind Control Tech, a little bit too situational. Argent Commander, solid value, solid charge, Divine Shield. It's pretty good. So you have Jeweled Scarab, Tauren Warrior, and Goldshire Footman. Goldshire Footman, not a really good card. Some people overvalue taunts too much. Tauren Warrior is a okay card. It's not really great with 3 mana. And although there's a prevalence of what do you call it? Paladins, but 3 health is not that great for a 3 mana card. Jeweled Scarab, however, could be pretty interesting. Since we are a mage, you could discover some secrets. You could discover some like cards like Frost Nova maybe could get me out of a tight spot. I think this is a tough pick between Tauren Warrior and Jeweled Scarab. Jeweled Scarab though, however, has a small body, but it's 2 mana, so let's see our mana curve right now. It's not really worrying at all. Hopefully this does not come back to haunt me. A card draw will be pretty useful. I'll get Jeweled Scarab. So wow, this is a really bad pick. That's Frost Nova, Raid Leader, and Young Dragon Hawk. Arena is pretty minion centric. Raid Leader would be better than Frost Nova in this circumstance, I feel, because Frost Nova works pretty well with some certain cards, but yeah, Raid Leader it is then. So here we have South Sea Deckhand, Refreshment Vendor, and Gurubashi Berserker. South Sea is not good in Mage, we don't have any weapons. Refreshment Vendor, solid 4-drop. Gurubashi Berserker, could ping our own Gurubashi, so it's like a 5-6, 5 mana 5-6, potentially 8, like what, 8-5? Gurubashi, I really like this card, and although it hasn't seen much play in constructed meta really recently, but I like it. Let's pick it. Okay, so we have Refreshment Vendor again, Dalaran Mage, and Gurubashi again. So now I'm wondering if we would need some healing power. So we do have a Gurubashi. So would we want more Gurubashis? I think I'll get a Refreshment Vendor here just for the healing power. Potentially it could save my life. Yep. So we have Volcanic Drake, Loot Hoarder, and Amani Berserker. Amani is really good. I really like the card. Loot Hoarder is like a recycle card. Not particularly good against Mage, but it's alright. Volcanic Drake is alright, but the 4 health, unless you can proc the ability and destroy some of your minions on the same turn, potentially, usually it's probably a 4 cost card. So 4 mana 6/4 is alright. Amani Berserker, however, is really good. I'll pick Berserker here. Okay, so we have Mana Worm, Clockwork Knight, and Stone Scene Gargoyle. So Mana Worm, let's see how many spells do we have. We have okay, so we have no spells as of now. So Mana Worm, however, is the 1 mana, is like a tempo play. We do have no 1 mana cards. However, Clockwork is pretty strong, 5 mana 5/5, and it does have some max synergy. I'll play Clockwork Knight here. Stone Skin is not good enough. Fine. Okay, we got a Polymorph here. So the pick here is between Wolf Rider and Polymorph. Wolf Rider, I don't see us charging down the opponent. I'll pick Polymorph here. So we have Forgotten Torch, Huge Toad, and Raging Worgen. So I personally quite like Raging Worgen. It has good synergy with Mage. It can provide us with some burst damage. Huge Toad, meh, not that one, not really great. If the deal 1 damage to a random enemy isn't that great. Of course, it's a good value minion, but compared to the others, it isn't that great. Forgotten Torch, could use a Fireball though. But Raging Worgen, yeah, I'll pick Raging Worgen here. We don't have any spell synergies anyway. Okay, so we have Force Tank Max, North Sea Kraken, and Spiteful Smith. No weapons, no Spiteful Smith. Force 10 Max, not bad. Max synergy. Kraken is pretty good as well. However, we probably would play Deathwing in the late game. Force Tank Max has some max synergy and is slightly lower mana than Kraken. This is a tough pick as well, but I'll pick Force Tank Max here, due to the max synergy purely. So Immaster, Ancient Watcher, and Ethereal Arcanist. Ethereal Arcanist, we don't have any secrets, so it's not good. Ancient Water, really, really bad. Immaster is the best pick here. Okay, so we got Burly Rockjaw Trog, Fossilized Devil Saw, and Forgotten Torch. So I don't think we have any beast, if I'm not wrong. Okay, we have Jeweled Scarab, which is a beast. For some reason, Raging Worgen, not beast. So we only have Jeweled Scarab, which is a beast, I think. So Fossilized Devil Saw wouldn't be good. We have quite a few high drops. Believe Rockjaw Trog is alright. Forgotten Torch could be pretty useful. So it's potentially a 6 mana 9 damage card. In a sense, of course, it depends on the luck of a draw. So at 4 drops, we have Polymorph, Evil Heckler, Mechanical Yeti, Piloted Straddle, Refreshment Vendor. Do we need another Pearly Rock Draw Trog? I don't think so. I think Forgotten Torch is a removal card that we need. Okay, we have Dragon Breath, Bone Guard Lieutenant, another Gurubashi. So for 5 drop, we have Clockwork and Gurubashi. We could use another Gurubashi. Bone Guard is pretty good. Let's see our number of 2 drops. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 2 drops and we are at our 21st pick. Bone Guard Lieutenant is good. I'll pick it over here because we are slightly short on 2 drops. It's ideal to get 6 to 8 true drops, so I'll pick Bone Guard Lieutenant here. So Effigy, Injured Blade Master and Fencing Coach. So for Mage Hero Power, it's technically Fencing Coach is just a 3 mana 3/2 card, which isn't great. Injured Blade Master, 3 mana 4/3. It's okay, it's not. I would prefer to have a 3 mana 3/4 card like maybe Spider Tank. Effigy could be potentially amazing if we play at the right time. Personally, I really like Effigy. Imagine Effigy Deathwing. Of course, it is unlikely to happen, but I really like Effigy as a card. So wait, let me see our 3 drops. We have Raid Leader, Raging Worgen, Immaster, and 2 Harvest Golem. So yeah, I don't think we need any more 3 drops. I'll pick an Effigy here. So we have Frost Nova, Novice Engineer, and Young Dragonhawk. Young Dragonhawk, not good enough, usually gets killed, easily pinged off by the Mage Hero Power, etc. Frost Nova, situational. Novice Engineer, good recycle card, and it gives you some element of bot presence, so it's an alright pick here. So Ice Barrier, Trauma Farseer, and Spectral Knight. Ice Barrier, really bad in Arena, pretty useless I would feel. Trauma, not good as for its value, usually would die easily. Spectral Knight, really strong. Removal doesn't affect it, like single targeted removal, like maybe like Fireball and cards like Entomb, it all doesn't affect it, so it probably opponent have to trade 1 or even 2 minions for it, so it's a really strong pick here. Ethereal Conjurer, interesting. Fossilized Devastator, Arcane Missiles. I'll pick Ethereal Conjurer here. Discovering a spell could be potentially game winning, and even though it doesn't have really a high health for its mana, I could foresee us having some bot control with this deck. So I'll pick Ethereal Conjurer here. I quite like this League of Explorers card. Okay, so we have Antique Q-Bot and Delarian Aspirant. Cone of Cone, not good enough, as I have said. If it's 3 mana, it's alright, maybe. Delarian, not really. We don't really have much spell damage. However, the body is alright. Healbot. Do we need Healbot? I don't see us low on health, and I don't see us coming back when we are losing. Unless, of course, there is Deathwing. So we do have quite plenty full of 4 drops, which are alright. I'll pick the Healbot here. We could always use some healing, I guess. No, I'll pick the Delarian Aspirant here. Yeah, the only comeback card we have is really just Deathwing, and healing wouldn't really help that much. So Delarian Aspirant it is. Okay, so Frostwolf Warlord, Ogre Mage, and Mirror Image. So we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops. Frostwolf, we do have some early game sustainability. It has some synergy with Inmaster, Harvest Golem, etc. for Frostwolf. So I'll pick Frostwolf here. In the worst case, it's 5 mana, 5/5. So another Gurubashi, Ice Barrier, really bad. Palo Stomper. I think we're short on low drops though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 2-drops. Is that good enough? Puddle Stomper, not really a strong card. If only it was 2, 3. I'll pick another Gurubashi here. Hopefully we get a 2-drop within the next pick. Nope. In Master, Wailing Soul, and Azure Drake. Azure Drake is pretty good, especially in Mage. And it's a cycle card for drawing a card. In Master is alright, has some synergy with Frostwolf Warlord. I'll pick Azure Drake here. So this is our arena deck for Mage. And let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 2-drops, which are all pretty valuable. Effigy, some okay 3-drops. Raid Leader is really a weak link in there. Some not bad 4-drops, 5-drops, pretty good. 2 Gurubashis, quite a lot of 5-drops. Gurubashi, you could see them as 7-drops. Arjun Rider, Horse Rider, pretty good. Force Tank Max, and Deathwing, potentially game winning. So I could see this deck doing well. Potentially 6 wins at least, because of course I'm not the perfect or really good arena player like professional, but I have confidence for at least 6 wins with this deck. Yeah.